In the last episode, we moved in our third townie. This is Zarabiko. She is our flower arranger, and she has been working up a storm. We have managed to make a bunch of flower arrangements, which she sold last episode and got 400 simoleons. She currently does not have a house, but we do have a general area of where we're going to build the house. We also borrowed this from Druma. We may have to move it back at some point, or we'll buy her a different one for her to put here. But essentially, like the last two challenges, I'm going to just have to have her grind this out quite a lot, and then we will get to building her house. Though, with the last two Sims, neither of them have had a partner in any way, shape, or form. Juma got dogs, and Rusty is literally alone. I went into his save to see if he ever... Speaking of Rusty, I went into his save to see if he had any partners or any of that, and the girl that he said he liked ended up not liking him back. So sadly, that's a no. He still has no partner. Oh, that's pretty. So I kind of want to see if we can get Zara to be the first one with a romantic interest. Or we could just say she has, like, her romantic interest is plants and she's asexual or ace or aromantic or... But I think that's what I'm gonna do with Zara. I kind of want her to have a partner in some way, shape, or form. But if it doesn't work out, then that is fine. Wow, everyone's coming over. Hello, Juma. I forgot to lock this, I guess, because Juma should not be able to walk in here. Go home, girly. I guess you're technically home. You live here also, so... Maybe talk to her and just go sit somewhere. Go swing with her or something. Go hang out with her. Maybe we can get them together. It would be kind of fun. I definitely want a romance between two of the Sims. Not sure who, though. I'll look for everyone but Zara. How did Druma get in? It might be fun if it's these two, but I think they might just be good friends. But to be fair, in history, good friends usually always meant romantic partners. Anywho, while they are messing around, I am going to go ahead and skip to the part where we can actually begin building her house. Okay, I am back from my game being broken. I had to restart, and hopefully we'll be able to build now. Going to go ahead and get rid of all of these things that I previously got rid of and move everything. And hopefully we can do this. I just sold a bunch of the flowers that were in her inventory so we could get to the amount of money that we did have. And so now we are here. Apparently she had a lot of flowers in her inventory that were worth a lot of money. Well, she had 99 plus of the begonia flowers. So, we sold some of those, and now we have nearly 8k that we can use instead of the 7k that we could have used. Also, we got this planter from one of her friends. They came over and gave it to her, so we should be able to use that now also. But I might just end up selling that, but we'll see. Anywho, as I was saying before, I want to put, like, a sideways wall in this build. Okay, the walls are actually building this time. Okay. Maybe we actually... No. Do this, make it just a little longer. Oh, wait, let me make this actually a room. Can't make changes outside the owned area. Well, then we're gonna move the owned area, and I am just going to do this. There we go. We'll make this Azara's area. And we'll sell this. And we need to get rid of these walls. There we go. And then I think I want her house to be the first house that has a upstairs. Actually, no, Druma's house has an upstairs, doesn't it? Maybe we do actually want this to kind of like that. So it actually connects. And we want to move this back a little bit more again. So it doesn't seem like it's touching the fence. And then we'll build an upstairs. And I want to build a downstairs area that's right here as well. That way, the house has a little bit of like shape instead of just being a square. And maybe we should put some like right back here too. And that way, we absolutely have a house that has shape. Now, need to figure out this roofing situation like always. Luckily, The Sims already has roofs that are sideways, so that makes it a little bit easier on me at least. So that's going over. Okay, maybe we move this back one. There we go. And then since there's an area here that doesn't have like a roof, maybe we can add a little bit of a half wall. And it kind of covers it a little bit, but not really. So maybe instead we can put a little fence here. I wish it was just a little bit taller. I mean, that kind of works, but it goes through the roof. So maybe instead of putting anything there, we'll just try to ignore it. And maybe we can just extend the roof out a little bit there, and it will hide it a bit more. Now going up onto this roof, I'm going to just kind of do what we usually do, which is find the biggest area we can and put a roof on it. And then expand it all the way to the edge. And then add little roofs in the areas that need them. And there we go. We have roofs on all places. Okay. Now we are definitely going to maybe... I kind of want to add a balcony somewhere. Maybe if we just extend this side by 1. And then we add a little bit of a second floor balcony situation right here. But we keep the walls the same as downstairs. So we do that. Add this. And we add this. But now there is a little bit of a balcony there, and we can add a pillar. But we are going to want to go to our style and go with vintage and garden, vintage garden and farmhouse. I believe these are the ones that we used on him. Do I not have we don't move objects on? We don't move objects on. Cannot make changes outside. Okay. Fair enough, fair enough. But either way, maybe instead of using those again, we use these ones. And make a... Could just use the green ones. Which could actually be a... Which could be a move. Use the green columns. Hello. Can you move, please? Thank you. Oh, and this roof is going through here. So we're going to want to move this back. And then maybe copy it. And shrink it. I don't actually know what to do for that. Maybe if I close these walls off again, because I know The Sims kind of makes roofs go through if the walls aren't actually close. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Somehow the walls were not closed off, which is a little odd, but it's an easy fix. Now let me add these columns all around the house. Maybe we can turn this side room into a greenhouse area, or we can attach one out back here so she can actually grow all of her plants. Okay, there we go. I think we have all of the columns we need. And maybe we should add some green. Oh, that's too dark of a green. Or not too dark of a green, too bright of a green. There we go. Pretty much the same green. But let's go ahead and add some tiles. Green, of course. And maybe we need to add a roof here also. Once again, we'll go for a simple kind of roof like this. And then using Shift C, that will give us more to work with, and we can just lower it down using Alt. But with Shift C, we can also kind of bend it to our will. And then lift it again with Alt to where we want it to be so it doesn't go through this roof. And we can pretty much immediately just add what we want to it, and we will be good because it will not go through this roof anymore. Though it seems like it is, so I'm just going to lift that up a little bit more, and we're good now. There's a little bit more going through, but that's not really that noticeable, so I will just leave it be. But anyway, so far, so good. Maybe we can add this green trim around the house also? If possible, I will. We can use this small one. Nice. I do, however, need to do the trick where you add a little bit of ground. It appears, though, I need to add this. Need to kind of do some sandwiches to make it so it actually fits. There we go. Now that should be one. Now we do it again over here. Connect those. Okay, this is kind of a mess. But we can add that now, and we can add one of these. Okay, this one's probably best bet. Let's move that out, and bam. Oh, I did not mean to press that. But either way, we can now add the trim around there as well, because we do have a floor. And maybe want to actually move this one more. But it does not seem that I can. Place this and shrink it. And then we should be able to fit it up here. There we go. Now it has trim also. Beautiful. Hopefully it does not actually go into... Okay, yeah, the ceiling... not the ceiling. The roof still doesn't go into this room, which is good. Now, however, we need to pick a wallpaper and a door. Maybe some spandrels first, though. Farmhouse, garden, and vintage. Okay, this isn't actually a wall. So to fix that, we are going to just add a wall here. So we can put spandrels. I believe this was an option. Is there a green one? There is. We'll use this one. There we go. And we'll just delete that. Oh wait, no, we can't. Maybe we can delete the floor, though. Go downstairs, please. Move floor. There we go. And now the house looks somewhat decent, I think. We do, however, want to add a fence right here. And possibly we can just go with another green. I can actually place where I want to. That is not the same green. I have a feeling we're not going to get the green that we want in fences. Have green? No. Let's just go to fences and just put in the green. And see if we can find a similar green. That's too dark of a green. Put some stone. No, that looks a little odd. This green? Well, that kind of fits. Matches the wall trim. So we'll go with that. There we go. Now, we have a lot of green in this house. So I have a feeling we will not need to put wallpaper that's green. However, we do need the farmhouse look. And I know we already... Didn't we use this on his house? Oh, no, we didn't. We could use some of this. It doesn't look the greatest. The issue with green. You know what? I'll just go ahead and pick the wallpapers and then I will come back once I have chosen them. And now we have our house. Maybe let's change the color of this roof a little bit. And the shape, because it is oddly straight. There we go. I feel a little better about that. And now let's go ahead and maybe turn that into this. I think maybe in the back we add another room. So this one. we have the greenhouse. Either way, add this roof. We will do the little curve that we need to do for it to match, kind of. And we'll add the green. And then maybe instead of the green roof, we actually add the glass roofing. Which I think looks somewhat decent. We go ahead and just look. I think that looks nice. Maybe instead of the green here, though, we add some white. Maybe we go with the gray that's kind of already on it. Yeah, let's go with that. Maybe we also lower this down a lot more. Maybe instead of being curved like that, we curve it the other way, so it's kind of at like that sort of angle. Go downstairs. Yeah, we'll have this be our greenhouse. And let's add the windows in that we need for it to become a greenhouse. We'll go with just some white. And we'll do it like that, so it's not the entire wall that's windows, but it's most of the wall. Also need to add these pillars. There we go. And I think this is a cute house for Zara. Need to add some... My air conditioner just kicked on. We need to add some windows to the rest of the house now, so we are once again going to add our things, and we will go ahead and add some windows. That is a big window. And I think we'll go with white for these windows. Yeah, I think white looks the best. Oh, there is green though. However, I do want to add some more white into this house. So let's add some white. Add that there. Maybe we can find a one. Add another window on the other side. Oh. Okay, no, it needs to be lower down one. There we go. And then maybe we add another one of these windows over here. Actually, should I put the door there? I feel like that would be a fun place to have the door. We can have like an archway here. This arch. Let's find a door that we can add. Let's add this one. There is a green one. Then maybe we can have like a big window here on both floors. like this. Okay, but where? Okay, no, we need to lower them down. That. Sure. Maybe we can add some smaller windows on these. That is not a smaller window. Maybe instead of the cottage living windows, we add just the base game windows for this house. So we don't have too many different looking windows. There is also green windows. Let's add these windows. Why are these windows so big? There we go. Add that there. Look, that one needs a bigger window there. This doesn't, so we'll do that. Another one of these. Maybe we add another window of this. Actually, no, this wall can just be glass. Like that. Or maybe instead of having the middle one, we can move both of these in a little bit more and have it matching the other walls where it has the little pillar of wall in the middle. And we can go back to adding these windows. Add a window there and there. Then we'll add a window here. Add another window downstairs there. Bam. And maybe instead of having like a door into this room, we'll add an archway. And bam. We need another door here. This one can just be a basic door. And we'll add it here. Out to the balcony. Can I afford a staircase also? No. No, I cannot. But either way, I think that is Zara's house started at least. Let me add these back again real quick, and then I think that'll be about it for this episode. So we can go ahead and end it off here. Once I pick a window. The window's bigger. It's also bigger. Can I just have one of these windows here? Doesn't really match the other windows, so maybe not. Maybe instead of having this archway immediately inside, I'll delete it for now and I can add that back later. Same with this one, so I can just get this window. Oh, no, it's tiny. I thought that was going to be bigger. Okay, we'll add our arches back and we'll pick a window to go there later. Maybe we can have another one of these. Ooh, I kind of like it there. Interesting. Okay, well, that is about it that we can do for her house so far. But we can potentially move all of our plants inside over here soon. Or at least we will be able to. I feel like maybe I should spread some of these out. You know, I'll add the roses into this. And maybe a begonia. Actually, no, I'll just have roses in here. And I will move these inside. So we can continue to just have roses. Thank you everyone for watching this episode of Tiny Town. I hope you enjoyed. I'm sorry that there wasn't very much happening. I actually streamed a portion of this on my Twitch channel. You can find the link to that down below. And I hope you all enjoyed today's episode, and goodbye!